They call me Red Snapper. 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 Red Snapper.
Hey, what's up, everybody? You know what time it is. Get your homegrown Red Snapper. You already know this is Chubby Chasers Season 2, and this is episode 6, I believe. Wow. And look who we have in the building today.
Wow.
Yes, give it up for my damn brother, Ambition the Poet, y'all. Hey. Oh my God, thank you for coming, bro. It's been a minute.
I'm excited to
You know,
be here.
we've been on lockdown.
We in the middle, right now, we in the middle of the virus. We're still doing this.
And we supposed to be like 6 feet apart, bro. Like, damn,
we definitely not social distancing right now.
All right, well, you know what? We waited a long damn time. Shit. That's why I'm doing bit by bit by bit. But I do thank you for coming.
I appreciate you having me.
And
making a drink, you know what I mean?
Yeah, did you sip it yet?
A little bit. It's a
Wait a minute, let me taste mine. Wait a minute, let me taste mine. Let me say. Whoa.
When I taste mine, say it up.
Whoa.
That joint heavy.
Is that?
Yo, when y'all come here, don't get the drinks. You trying to get me tossed. Like, no.
Toss, baby.
It's over.
So, bro, first question of the day.
Let's go.
You already know. You know it's called Chubby Chaser. So, Ambition the Poet.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a chubby chaser or no?
I like a big joint.
Oh shit!
Everybody know I like a thick joint.
They gotta have like some turkey wings. Huh? They gotta have some meat.
I like a joint with some meat. I mean, I got love for everybody, but I love a thick joint.
You love a thick joint.
Absolutely.
So what do big girls do for you? Like, what makes them so like the fluff? I call the Jamaicans call them fluffy girls. What do fluffy girls do?
I mean, they nice to me,
Yeah.
They definitely got that cook game on lock. You know what I'm saying? So. I
know
love
that's
it,
right.
so they always got that food on deck.
Look at you juicing up, bro.
And they stay with them snacks. Like, listen.
Shit.
I love a girl that got hella snacks in her.
So you like big girls because we can cook and we stay with snacks?
I love them snacks.
What about that other snack? Oh, that's the lady. Anyway,
well,
we gonna get back to that because we gotta get right into this interview, man. And again, welcome to my show. I appreciate you coming through.
Absolutely.
Like the love is real ever since we first met.
Right off the bat, it was like crazy.
Crazy. So I want to start off by asking you, how old were you when you first decided to do poetry?
Well, I started actually putting words together like around the age of 8. Poetry I ain't start doing until like 30. Yeah, 30.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, about 3 years now, about 4 years now. But yeah, I've been writing all my life though. So putting words together is just something that I always did and always will do because to express myself. And it'd be so much on my mind, going through things. So I always put words together and put it on a piece of paper and then said it out loud. So yeah.
And you've been doing your thing, bro. I'm telling you.
Thank you.
And not only tell them what else you do. I don't want to. I mean, I'm gonna let you tell them. I already know.
What else?
Besides poetry, you're also you're an author. You're a fashion designer. You're the CEO.
Fashion designer. This is the new jacket, limited edition joint. I'm the CEO of AMBITIONTHEPOET by Harper, which is a children's clothing line. And we did come out with the adult line this year. So it's been crazy because I'm a poet, but then we threw a fashion show last year. That joint was crazy. So it's just working. Making sure that any entrepreneur out there, especially artists, that we have to have multiple streams of income. So once you know that, then you already know. Come out with that merch. While you do the art, come out with a book, whatever you got to do, but you should be out there grinding. So yeah,
all the time.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Thank God that most of us we're blessed with multi talent. So, and you got to factor that in and listen while you're breathing.
Right.
Get it in. Let the world know what you can do and what you're capable of.
Right. It's more than one thing.
Yes.
Absolutely. Like we not just born with one gift and then that's it. Like no, you got multiple gifts. You just gotta tap into it and find it.
Exactly. So speaking of tap into things, can we tap into your book real quick? What's the name of your book?
From the Tongue of a Foster Child 3. So it's the third installment of a 3-book series. It's all called From the Tongue of the Foster Child 1, 2, and 3. The last book though was interesting. It just talks about my life and different experiences, and so I wanted to make sure that I wrote with storylines. I wanted to write from different perspectives. I touched on a little bit of everything in that book. So writing is something I do all the time. So I really wanted to tap into it, and that's what happened. You know what I mean? So.
And how many book signings have you had?
2.
Okay.
2 book signings, but I got 3 books out.
Okay.
3 books out, and the last one was from the Tongue of a Foster Child 3. So right now we're gonna take a little break from writing, and we're gonna work on. I definitely want to work on more series, maybe even a short film. You know what I mean?
I'm in it, bro.
Yeah,
we gotta make a video.
Definitely. We've been talking about that too.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we gonna make that happen. Making poetry come to life differently. I think we can do a lot with the skit portion, the short film portion. It's a lot more that I think poetry can tap into. So yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. And that's gonna be awesome because that video that you do have when you was talking to the female, the one that I got.
Oh yeah.
I am in love with that. I just love how you come off and just so smooth and I love it. I was like, damn, I wish I was that girl right now.
Yeah,
I would have been.
We shot that down at the chart house. Yeah.
I would have been at the table like, you want to get into my what? Like what? It's like
you'd have been acting up in that video.
I know, right? I would have to chill. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It was more like a relaxed, sexy video.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
And you did a.
She's talking about the poem called "I Want Her." Y'all could definitely go check that video on YouTube. I Want Her. We was at the chart house and
he was talking about that.
The model Tasha, which is my real close friend of mine. Tasha and I was at chart house. And we did it at the chart house and under the bridge, Ben Franklin Bridge. So yeah, it's dope.
Yeah, and you need to do another one because I'm gonna be the next one up in there. I'm telling you.
The next one?
I'm telling you.
It gotta be a different type of vibe when we do it now.
Yeah, it's gonna be goofy. It's gonna be a dope project. Anything with me is gonna be dope. So look, let me ask you about your shows. How old were you when you first performed? Don't say 8.
No, I ain't gonna say. Well, you know what's funny? All right, I'm gonna say this.
All right.
The first performance I ever did, 10th grade. I was 10 years old, and they did this little talent show. You know what I mean? But I got busy. But no, my first show, I think I would call the open mic the first show. That was at 40th and Gerard. They used to have a place called Breed Love, and I performed there. And it was horrible. The first time I performed, I didn't remember my lines. I didn't have anything together. I totally forgot, messed up. It was crazy. Poetry is more of a memory thing for me. I don't read off of paper and stuff like that. So I try to memorize it and go to the event, the open mic, for the first time. And that joint was crazy. I messed up. It took me about 3-4 times to get it. But like I tell any other artist is that, when you want something bad enough, you just keep going after it. Can't nothing stop you. And that's what happened. I kept going. And then I finally got that first poem down, and then the rest is history.
So. Yeah, I see. And you doing something else that I beat too. I'm always watching you, bro. Always cheering you on. Now you have this, is it called poetry drills?
Yeah, poetry drills.
Yeah, now tell me about that.
So poetry drills is like, all right, so this is basically, a lot of people was asking me, like, how you perform, how you be so animated, how you make your voice sound like this and that.
Yeah.
And it's basically just practice. So many people was asking me, and I was like, you know what? I'm already helping people. So let me put a price to what I'm already doing. Hear that, artists? Like, we can definitely put a price to what we do.
So the game.
Yeah. So poetry drills is basically like somebody that's new to poetry, wanting to figure out how to speak. Because a lot of people don't have that confidence on stage. You could just tell. So they come to me like, yo, I need that confidence. So I help a lot of people on the confidence side. I help a lot of people with the writing. I help people with the way you say things, you know what I mean? So people will have like a sexy poem, and they don't sound sexy. Like, what's up?
that could be horrible.
Right, like what's going on? Or they got an angry poem, the words are angry, but then the voice doesn't reflect the emotion of the wording. And so we just got to make sure that whatever we write, especially when you're doing spoken word, that it matches. And so that's what I hope people do, yeah.
Okay. So, how many clients? Because you just started this, so.
Yeah, not
how
that
many clients you had
not
so
that,
far?
Not that many clients. I only had it for like, 3 weeks. About 5 clients already.
Well, that's high.
It's good. Yeah,
Shit.
And you know what's funny? Shout out to Ohio.
Okay.
Because, 3 people from Ohio signed up for the classes.
That's dope. That's
so they saw it on Instagram, and Ohio is showing me love. So I want to give love to that state right now. I think about going out there since y'all is paying for the classes, you know.
That's dope.
But
That's
they definitely are. It's humbling because I definitely want to help somebody else get better, and not keep it for myself, and really help other people. So
that's love. That's dope. Yeah. That's why you want to stay blessed. Now, speaking of Ohio and stuff like that, I didn't ask you, where are you originally from?
So I'm originally from Nicetown, Philadelphia.
Okay.
I'm a foster child, as you know, but the last foster home I remember was off in Nicetown. For those that know Nicetown, Small Grant Street. And then I was raised in South Jersey, Sicklerville, New Jersey.
Okay.
So I'm like a hybrid, but so I'm originally from Philly, born in Philly. My original family is from Philly, but I was raised in South Jersey, Sicklerville, New Jersey, and so. Yeah, so y'all always, a lot of people like, yo, I always see you in Philly though. And my family over here. And my friends is over here.
Yeah, 6 feet. 6 feet,
no bad.
It's like, I love you. You know I gotta talk my shit.
Yeah, but, that's why I'm always over here. And, people always ask because it's a mixture. My family, my church, everything is over here. And then I got friends across the bridge as well, so, it's a mix.
Did you ever do poetry for your church before? Or?
Yeah. Yeah, they let me do a little something on New Year's Eve. Shout out to Christian Compassion.
Yeah. Okay.
Snap, you gonna come to church with me?
Sure.
We got Snap on camera saying she going. So
yeah,
it's a done deal.
I need to get baptized again. All
right.
It would be like my 4th time though. I ain't gonna even lie.
I'm gonna tell Pastor to baptize. You gonna have a little white John on.
Yeah. And I
had a little John on the head now. How you feel about the hair?
And I'm gonna have you on too.
Yo, if you had those on with the all whites, oh my goodness.
They gonna be like, no, dipper.
No, don't. I'm like, I don't know her. I ain't gonna bring her.
Don't do that, bro.
Got the draws, got the thong jaws. Oh Jesus.
That's a big girl thong, but you know about that. Cause like you said, you a chubby chaser.
Watch out for the big girl.
All right, you like them big mamas, them big jaws.
I like a big jaw. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what I'm saying? Now what about a thin jaw? They need love too.
I got love for all girls. This is an equal opportunity employer. But I like a thick jaw. You know what I mean? And if I see a thick jaw, it's whatever. You know what I mean? But
damn.
I don't want to, discriminate, but I like a thick jaw,
So what if you did meet a woman that was like not thick at all, looked like she probably needed a sandwich or two, but you dig her personality, like she beautiful?
Oh yeah.
Would you give her a chance?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'm not going to be like no, you know what I mean?
But don't be cheating on her with no big bitch though. See,
it's like what happened? I'm like, I prefer the big jaw. Like, you know what I mean?
I'll be like, bro, really, bro.
I ain't gonna do that to her.
Yeah, you gotta
That's
give
disrespectful. Yeah.
Oh my God. So, what was your best performance? Like, what place did you ever perform at that you feel like that you did your best?
It would have to be my birthday was at Miss Cicely's Blues.
Okay.
Over in Jersey. My birthday was crazy. And I just was feeling, you missed it, you know what I mean? But it's all good. Snap always supports. But yeah, it was good. I was feeling myself that I was feeling myself that day. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt good about it. And all of my friends and everybody was just in the building, and it was just it felt magical that night. And that's just because I feel like my friends was there, and I did a set that I felt was put together. I practiced it, so that was probably my best set that I have ever done prior to this date was at Miss Sisley Blues over in Turnersville. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was crazy.
Now, did you ever have a show where you performed that you felt like, you know, I know we talked before, but about, like, how did you feel about the audience? Like, did you feel like you that you did a show before and you didn't really gain their attention?
Yeah. I ain't gonna say the name of the establishment.
No.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
My mentor will kill me. But yeah, there's been places where I've been at. You know, I had called Snap like, yo, they in there disrespecting your boy. They ain't listening to me, and it's growth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Learning that everybody doesn't care about poetry, and at that time I was doing poetry in the actually like a rapper showcase. That's when I called you. I called Snap after the show, yelling like, "They ain't feeling me."
I was like, bro,
calm down. You good?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I had times where the audience didn't feel me. I had a situation in Trenton. I had a couple situations in Philly where people just wasn't interested. Talked during my set, you know.
You had to tell them, shut the.
Yeah, like, where's the host at? Like, host, what's up? You got me?
Yeah, 'cause that's, yeah.
But you know what? Like, I'm learning now, like, my message is not for everybody, but that's okay. Like, when you're doing art, and I'm learning this too, is like, it may be 50 people in a room, and your message may only be meant for 3 people that night. You might not get the whole room. The white room might be like, oh, that's whack, and 3 people that you can't even see are paying attention to what you said. And so, you know, as long as I'm going around the city doing my thing, I'm not going to be bullied just because I'm the only poet in the rapper's room or the only poet in the singer's room. I'm going to go there and I'm going to still do my thing. But yeah, you have audiences that don't show you love. But you know what? You got to push through.
Exactly.
And that's what you told me. Like,
you got bars though, bro.
Yeah,
It's that. Oh, I can't wait to play it. But you was spitting. What's the dance? The zombie dance? What is it called?
Do the zombie dance. Damn, do the zombie dance.
Yeah, I was like, when I first seen that video, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could turn into something.
Yeah.
Definitely.
We're going to push it a little bit. If the summer was lit, I would have pushed it more. But the summer wasn't, it's different with the virus, so I couldn't really push that. I'm like, because I really wanted to do that video. Like, yeah. And
y'all gotta check that out.
Dancing, yeah.
Wait a minute, tell them where they can see you at all your platforms. Like,
all right, that's
what's your Facebook? What's your Instagram?
All the social media. Ambition the Poet, like Ambition the Poet on Facebook, Ambition the Poet on YouTube, Google, Twitter, wherever I'm at. Just Google Ambition the Poet. You're gonna see my work.
Any big girl crib?
Somebody's couch. Ambition the Poet.
Like,
oh
yeah,
my
like
God.
yo, you know I had to mess with you, bro. I told you this show was gonna be dope. You know my interviews always fun. You know,
come through.
Yes, man. And then you gonna eat before you got here, man.
I know.
I had some catfish waiting for you. I get a chance.
Definitely need to get that catfish next time I come.
I got you, bro.
Like,
we gonna do catfish, eggs, and grits.
I need that catfish. Ooh, that's
He like
you be
catfish.
cooking, and you be cooking up a storm. Like,
yeah, I gotta feed my guests, but you do have a lovely drink at least. And
the drink is crazy.
yeah, and then
I don't know if I'm gonna finish this drink, guys.
Is it too strong?
It's strong.
Oh man,
She was in that jar. Look, y'all, she was in there shaking that jar. No,
you need some juicy juice, bro.
Nah, she trying to play me. She's like, yeah, you know, you need a juicy bite.
Yeah,
you need a juicy bite,
you
John.
need a bib or something, bro.
Nah,
Damn, bro.
Mm-mm.
Damn. So, you know, Mother's Day
Mm-hmm.
is coming. I know by the time this get shown, it'll be after Mother's Day. But so what? We're gonna talk about it. Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wow.
you you got your mom a gift
Yeah,
already?
let me talk about my mom. My mom is amazing. My mom, my foster mom, which I just call my mom, but you gotta remember, she took me, you know, from Nicetown and then took me to Sicklerville, New Jersey, and put me in a better situation, and I'm so thankful for her. You know what I mean?
Bless her.
And so my mom has been instrumental, even helping me with self-love and just dealing with the whole foster care thing, not feeling appreciated, not feeling like who I was. I was lost. You know what I mean? I had a lot of identity, self-identity issues, location identity issues. Like if I'm from Philly, if I'm from Jersey, So my mom is instrumental. And you'll hear, what's funny is you'll hear a lot of my mom, if you read my work, you'll see I talk about my mom a lot in my poetry because she was so big in my life helping me through. So yeah, I'm going to see her this weekend. We going to definitely try to get her some flowers from somewhere. I was thinking, where I'm going to get flowers from? Like, the virus, like, wow.
Oh, man. I don't know.
But I'm going to hook her up. We're going to talk. And this year, every year I try to talk to my mom and just tell her, be thankful for her being in my life because, had she not got me out the system, you're looking at a whole different type of person. You know what I mean? Because my stories, my writings when I was young were very violent. You know what I mean? And so if I don't know if I would have had the right environment, the wrong environment, what type of man you looking at? You know, and so I'm happy that she helped me. And so, this Mother's Day, I'm going to just tell her the same thing. Like, Mom, I'm grateful that you saved me from who knows, where I could be at, So that's very important to, tell your mom every year when you get the chance to tell her.
Whether it's Mother's Day or not.
Right, like, I'm thankful, Thankful because even though, she get on, my nerves sometimes. But
don't be side dissing mama. You heard it? Don't be on,
I ain't gonna diss mom this, but no, seriously though, I'm gonna go down there and spend time with her, tell her how, grateful I am. Because everybody don't have a mom, you know what I mean? Or moms that they talk to.
Yeah.
So, I'm thankful and grateful for that situation, so yeah. What you doing for Mother's Day? You doing anything?
I don't know. I might just be chilling. I got a gift for my mom.
Cause I seen her over here. What, last week?
My mom?
She was over. You had cooked.
Oh yeah, my mom and my papa was here.
Right.
They had some salmon and some broccoli, rice, cheese. I said broccoli, rice, cheese. Wow, cheese, broccoli, rice. And they had
eating that food up.
Yes. Oh my God. But we'll see. I'm working on something. I'm gonna surprise her. I don't want to say it here. Well, no, because by the time it's going, she probably already in it. I know I'm gonna give her some money.
You definitely giving her some money.
I'm gonna give her like $100 a month stamps.
You gonna give her the stamps?
Yeah.
We got her on record. So when we go back, I'm gonna ask Mom, did you get the?
Wait a minute. Well, maybe $40.
Now it's 40. See. Now it's $40. See. See how y'all do?
I hear Mom, shots you drop, boo.
$40.
$40.
Yo, I can't do it with you, yo.
Yo, man. So what you see next? I know with this coronavirus stuff. Now, once all this is lifted, what is your next move? Like, what you gonna do? You just gonna get right back into the shows, or you gonna take it slow?
I'm gonna take it. I haven't decided yet. But I do want to take my time with rolling out, work. I don't want to just keep putting out work without a purpose. But I'm I got big visions. So I think the next thing I do have a lot of more interviews coming up. Man, a lot of people like to hear my story, and I like to talk about it and help other people. Again, I'm for the foster kids, and and to name myself a foster care poet was on purpose.
Right.
It was basically to make sure that in history that there would be somebody called the foster care poet, and really make sure that in the interviews I make sure I speak about the foster children and that they're thought of, because that's the forgotten voice even in the African American community. So we're gonna do some more interviews. We're going to do some more series. I got a series that I'm gonna tell y'all right here. I got this series called Who Killed My Foster Brother? And it's going to be 5, I'm thinking about 5 poetry episodes. I lost my brother at 15th and Dolphin. Years back. Yeah, it was about years back. I think that's 08. Check my dates on that. But and so I want to take y'all through my mindset of what it was like being a young black, African American, but and then dealing with what do I do? And I'm not a thug, but I'm so angry, and how come nobody's telling me who killed them? or what's going on. And so what I wanted to do was give people an insight of how I think a lot of young black men feel when they lose somebody like that. And some of us do go in the wrong direction and, you know, handle that.
It's very easy.
But I wanted to give, you know, a view of just how I felt and give you all the insides of really the brain and bring it to life. And I think y'all really gonna like it. And so I'm working on that. So that's really gonna be big and connected and with overcoming that anger, you know, and the fear for me. I didn't come to Philly for like 2 years. I was so nervous to come different parties, different areas. My aunt lived at 13th in York. And we would go to her house like during the week and stuff to visit her, and I stopped visiting her like literally for like 2 years. So there was some fear, there was some anger, it was so mixed up emotion. And since he was a foster child, we didn't get a chance to bury him because his parents ended up getting his body. It was just a mess. So I want to really give y'all some insights of what it's like to have a foster child, because he was my foster brother. So I want to give y'all some good insights, you know what I mean? And it's going to be turned up because you'll see me go through the whole violence thing and how I felt. But it's going to be good, you know what I mean? I like to go to these different series, man. So that's what I'm working on next. And like you said, just continuously trying to grow and making sure that y'all hear poetry in a different way. You know what I mean? Like not just the same tone, you know what I mean? So
I want you to spit a little something.
What you want me to okay. I do my, you know.
Yeah, do what you do, bro.
Which one of these poets said that I was trash? I'm the herpes to linguistics. But that's what happens when an unprotected mind has sex with a new language. Which one of these poets has said that I was trash? I'm the felt riddle on an IEP that a school psychologist suggested. See, I'm the side effect of open mic listeners who thought that goosebumps was coming from my words, but that was my words and printing stanzas in braille on the back of their neck. Which one of these poets has said that I was trash? This is what happens when you pull on the strings of my anger that had me create a poem that I aim at the character like the rectal on Black Ops 4. Bah, bah. Which one of these poets has said that I was trash? So yeah.
Yo, I just want to throw my drawers at you because I don't think you trash.
Oh, I got the drawers on me.
Oh yeah, you got the drawers. Wait a minute.
Yo, look how big this. Was it upside down?
I don't know what the hell. They so damn big. Is they this way? Yeah.
Look how big these joints are.
I always pull these out. These are classics.
Can't nobody wear.
Come on, yo. You said you a chubby chaser.
Can't nobody wear these jaws.
You wear.
Look at these jaws. Like it cover my whole body, yo.
Listen, these some good draws, boy. Good draw. I had to mess with you, bro.
Absolutely.
You know the love was real. Like I said, since the first time I ever met you, we clicked. We've been cool since what? I met you about a year or so ago.
You know, right?
Yeah. And everything just been all love. I'm telling you.
Appreciate that.
So is there anything that you want to tell any artists that's inspired to write, to do a book, or even with the clothing line, you know, because you do a couple things.
Right.
Any inspiring words, encouraging words?
Yeah. I want to say thank you to you, and I want to be. I'm thankful for you for giving me the platform and for just showing me love off the bat. Cause you ain't really know me, you ain't know who I was, but you just was showing that love. Anybody know Snap? I'm telling you, this is a real person, not just on camera, not just at the shows, but behind the scenes where nobody is just you and her talking. She's one of the realest people I've met. As far as the inspiring thing, I would just say, yeah, like, for those, especially in this area, like, Philly is a tough market. Tri-State area is a tough market, but yo, like, it don't matter. If you from here, if you from this area, you got to understand a couple things. Number one, nobody's going to give you anything. So it's going to feel like it's a tug of war with getting your name up, people following you, people sharing your stuff. But I will say this. As long as you keep going and make sure that you meeting the people, having a great attitude when you meet people, networking, being respectful, not being disrespectful, because that's not going to get you nowhere. Keep smiling, showing people love, even if they don't show you love back.
Right. You can't be throwing your drawers at people.
Can't be throwing your... Don't throw your drawers at people.
Yeah, please.
Listen, keep putting the work in. No matter what you do, keep putting the work in. It's going to come. I came on the scene, I was a foster care poet. They talking about black love. They was talking about black power. All that's good. Nobody was talking about no foster care stuff. Like, what?
That's what make you so different.
Right.
And I love that you're open.
Right. You gotta be. I kept talking about foster care. I'm not changing my brand. I'm not trying to be a love poet. No. I'm a foster care poet. I've been through foster care. That's my platform. Now I can talk about everything else, but as long as I stick to what I believe in, as long as I continuously write about what I want to write about and not be corny, not be a fraud, the people will guarantee you that people will love you. But you got to be consistent. You got to keep putting the work out. That's it. And don't be afraid to be in circles that are different than yours. This is a comedian. The comedians show me love, and I'm a poet. They show me love. Stop being afraid to hang with different art groups. So that was one of the things that I learned. Because he was like, how you be with Will? How you be with Snap? How you be... Yo, listen, I go to comedy shows and I show them love.
Right.
Then they come to the poetry show like, yo, you got comedians at your show? Yeah, like, I rock with them. So you just got to show love to different industries and be fearless. Have tenacity. You'll be fine. You know what I mean? Oh, and don't be afraid of your price. We was talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's too much? No, that's too much for you. I mean, I know you got $30. So when I do poetry drill, I'm like, yo, it's $30, or I got a book, or Snap got a show, and it's a dub. It's a dub. Like,
yeah,
like
that's just how
we
it
blow
is.
dubs at KFC, Wendy. Like, come on, like, so don't be afraid to charge for your show. Oh yeah, and always I told my my friend. Nikki D the poet, always tell her, like, yo, fell charging. Don't fell for free. So, yo, fell at a show, charging $20. Don't try to throw a show for free and then nobody come anyway. That's dumb. So you might as well go ahead, charge the people, and if they don't come, at least you was trying to charge instead of you not charging. So fell with a charge, don't fell for free. And you'll be good.
Well, you heard it here.
Well.
Okay. And listen, thank you for coming again, my brother Ambition the Poet.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming to Chubby Chasers. This is episode 6, y'all. And we gotta be out. We got to go. We got business to talk about. We gotta finish these drinks.
The drink is crazy.
And we gotta work on these draws. I don't know what's going to happen. Listen, this is your homegirl, Van Snapper. Chubby Chasers, season 2, episode 6. Ambition the Poet in the building, y'all. Hey,
Poet nigga, that means my mind on Mars. That's far. And I don't complain, I've been grinding hard. But put your shades on, I'm a shining star. Can see it in his face, he a lying fraud. A bunch of rappers with porn models. A bunch of pill poppers with the orange bottles. See, I'm a poet, can't turn off my bottle. Bunch of junkies now, but let me do my bobble. My tight jeans, abercrombie pants. They got the whole hood doing the zombie dance. With no self-love, that's the thought he plans. Whoa, I want the Green Ranger like I'm Tommy Fans. Let's go. Selling sex shit, that's a coochie tag. Please, we sell your whole soul for a Gucci bag. Bro, Uncle B, bro, man, I'm truly mad. All I'm saying, the old heads doing it too, dope cookies fast. We're hearing my pain, the passion ain't it just. They wearing the whole guns, it's like a fashion state.
Now I'm stepping on toes. All these biddies gotta go.